On Sunday, April 1st, the CBS News magazine 60 Minutes aired a story about sugar entitled, "Is Sugar Toxic?" Reported by Dr. Sanjay Gupta, the 14-minute story called Americans' Consumption of Sugar a Public Health Crisis. Gupta interviewed Dr. Robert Lustig, a pediatric endocrinologist at the University of California, San Francisco, who said processed sugar is being targeted as a possible leading cause of increased obesity and heart disease. Dr. Lustig called sugar toxic in the report and called for Americans to reduce their sugar intake. If you saw the 60-minute story, you might have wondered if sugar is really that bad for you. Well, we wondered the same thing. Lustig and other researchers interviewed for the segment vilified sugar, saying Americans' desire for good food was killing us. Well, it seems everything's bad for you these days, and according to the 60 Minutes report, so is sugar. Do Americans have a sweet tooth? Yes. Is it killing us? No. There are dozens of reasons for obesity and heart disease: smoking, poor diet, lack of exercise, and most importantly, heredity. One researcher interviewed for the report, Eric Stice, said sugar's effect on the brain caused similar responses like that of cocaine use. To group sugar into a class of illicit drugs like cocaine is as ludicrous as it is irresponsible. A lot of things cause pleasure receptors to fire in your brain. Your team wins the big game with a last-second field goal. Finding out you just won the lottery. Euphoria, it seems, can come in many forms. Dr. Lustig later closed the report by comparing sugar consumption to the consumption of alcohol and tobacco, two products which carry government-mandated warning labels. In his report, Dr. Gupta came to Louisiana, where he interviewed Jim Seamon, general manager of the American Sugarcane League. Seamon countered some of the claims by urging moderation in all things, including sugar consumption. The entire 60 Minutes report on sugar lasted about 14 minutes. Jim Seamon's response time was just 1 minute, 17 seconds. Sugar, in fact, does contribute to a lot of things, particularly here in Louisiana. The $2.5 billion the industry contributes to the Louisiana economy is just one of them. And then there's the 23,000 jobs the industry supports. So, should you stop eating candy or drinking soda? Should you pass on that dessert the next time you're out? Well, only you can make that decision. Its report on sugar was typical of many 60 Minutes reports over the years, agenda-driven with just a hint of the sky is falling. But there was one glaring error in Dr. Sanjay Gupta's report that only someone from Louisiana might notice. At the journalism school I attended, our professors all had one standing rule when it came to our reporting: misspell a source's name in a story or mispronounce it in a broadcast, and you automatically got an F. The logic was, if you didn't pay enough attention to get the source's name right, what else might have gotten past you? During Dr. Gupta's report, he called Jim Seamon Jim Simon twice. If he were in my journalism class, Dr. Gupta would have gotten an F. A small thing? Perhaps, but one of the first things our reporters ask someone we're interviewing is, spell and pronounce your first and last name. It seems anyone can be a reporter these days. All you need is a microphone and an agenda. And all that Easter candy we're about to consume this weekend, well, I, for one, won't be cutting back at all. Well, maybe just a little, but you can believe I'll start with the ears first. That's not too bad. For all of us here at This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, I'm Michael Danna. Happy Easter, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again right here next week.